Creating valuable content for your target market is one of the best ways you can market. One of the ways you can do that is to understand the process you go through. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can start the process of creation, come up with ideas, make it happen, publish it, and track it. All here on Agorapreneurs.
Welcome to Agorapreneurs, standing for liberty and freedom, all done peacefully. Now, here is your guide, Terry Brock.
Hey, welcome to Agorapreneurs, where we talk about living the lifestyle you want in freedom and liberty and being able to live voluntarily. That's the key. Voluntarily, without initiating force or coercion, and creating abundance with your entrepreneurial lifestyle. Get it? It's the Agorapreneur, with Agora being the freedom style. And you can find out more there as the little graphic shows you. Whoops, let me get my finger over here. bit.ly/Liberty Lover. Liberty Lover is one word. And we're going to talk about one of the things you can do with it. And I'm going to give you a code in this video so you can get a free course on how that all works and how you can do it. But first, I want to mention a great tool for creating content is live streaming. If you haven't tapped into that yet, you want to do that, because with live streaming, you get a chance to do a lot. I'm using Restream right now. Here, I'll make this a little bit bigger here. Restream.io. And matter of fact, if you go to bit.ly, Restream for you. Notice the number 4 and the letter U, Restream for you. You're going to get $10 in credit on that. And when you get the paid program, they have a free program. I recommend start there and then go up from there. And it gives you the ability to create content easily and quickly. I'm using live streaming now more than ever, because with Restream, you can go up to 30 destinations at the same time. And that's really nice. It gives you the ability to go, for instance, to LinkedIn and to Twitter and to Facebook, different groups in Facebook, and your personal profile and your page. And you can go over to LinkedIn and YouTube, all of these at the same time. So something to look into, and I would recommend getting into it and take a look. And matter of fact, here's another little thing that can help you. Again, there's no charge on this. bit.ly/Restream Live Studio. Notice the R, L, and the S are capitalized, and it's treated as one word, Restream Live Studio. And that will give you a walking tour of what's available in the new studio that's there with Restream. It's a real nice little tool, and it shows you how you can do that. Well, there's a lot you can do with content creation. When you're talking about content creation, you get a chance to connect with people in a very pleasant way. You're helping them solve a problem. You're creating a video, or maybe a podcast, or maybe a blog text, or something else, and you're helping them solve a problem. That endears people to you when you can say, here's how we do it. And as a matter of fact, one of the things you can do is you can go over into the course that I'm going to tell you about in just a moment. It's a free course you can get. Well, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and show you right now what it is. It's when you get into that, it's the 5K offer. Here we go. Did I put it there? Yeah, there it is. You go to terrybrock.com/5K. Notice the K is in lowercase. That's important this time. terrybrock.com/5K, and you'll have a chance there to get on the newsletter. And if you want to unsubscribe at any time, you can do that. But this gives you the documentation as well as 3 key videos that will reiterate some of the things that we're going to cover here. So let you get in there, let you start working with it, and see how all of that fits together. And here we are at the course itself, what I call the 5K course. Get it? Create compelling quality content quickly. 5K. Get it? Okay, work with me on this. This is kind of fun for me. But what we do is we're going to talk about several things that are available here. And one of the most important, you block in time for content creation and all components. Now, sometimes when you think, I'll just do that real quickly, block it in. What I've now done is I take it as part of my week to say, okay, at this time to this time on this day of the week, I'm not available unless it's an emergency. A client wants to give me money for that specific time. Okay, fine. And we'll move it around. But unless things change otherwise, that is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be creating content that day. Now, the creating content might be I'm going to do the research. I'm going to do the reading. I'll do the assembling of materials that I'm going to need. I'll do the actual writing, or doing my outline for the video, or doing the outline for the audio that I'm going to do, or recording the audio, whatever, all the way through the steps. Block that in. That's going to help you to make sure you get it done in the right way and doing the right things, because it's easy to forget that and not do it. Also here, always be refining your processes and workflow. make sure that what you've done is good and you keep working it to tweak it, to make it better. I think back to Andrew Carnegie, one of my heroes that was back in the late 1900s, early 20th century, and he would always go out and test new equipment, try to get things when he was in the railroad business, when he was in the steel business. Those were two big industries at his time. And what he did is he would find tools, and then some of them worked, and sometimes he'd pour money into it, and it wouldn't work. But he learned. And then he'd try other things, and because he was willing to try and part with his capital to purchase it, it gave him a way to improve and do things faster and get ahead of the competition, to make it faster, to send out the steel cheaper. So he could send his steel out cheaper than the competitors. People would buy his steel then. And it's a good way to do it. So keep refining that and keep looking at it, what you can do there. And then here's C. This is what you are about, providing value to the marketplace with ideas and results-driven content. That is key. You want to make sure you're giving people the kind of information they need and working with that. Now, when you're doing, here's something that's going to be really important. I want to mention this as we kind of wind down here. You always want to be thinking in terms of creating content that can be repurposed. There's a key word. Repurposed is something that you want to make sure you can do and make sure that you're doing on a regular basis. Like, for instance, what I'm doing now is I'm doing a topic in many different areas. For instance, I work with dental community. I'm working with our video rock stars, doing things with Agorapreneurs. I'm also doing some things this week for a particular convention that's going on. And I'm using the similar theme over and over. A couple of benefits come from that. Number one, I don't have to try to come up with 4 or 5 different topics, all completely separate. Makes it easier for me. Number two, and even better, I get more in-depth knowledge on it. I get better and better at the delivery and the content knowledge the more I work with something. And so you want to do that. Repurpose it over a period of time so that you'll be able to get this and work with it. Now, so you'll want to get in touch with those programs that I've got. Be sure and get over to terrybrock.com/5K. Sign up for that. It's free. You'll be able to get this particular document that I'm going through here on these series of videos, and you'll be able to watch a video that goes into that, reiterates and reinforces some of the concepts that we're talking about. And I'll look forward to hearing from you. Leave me a note. Let me know what you think, and I will look forward to hearing from you. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful day. It really is good to have you here. Please subscribe to this and leave a note that what you got, any comments you have. We want to hear from you on whatever platform you're hearing this on, LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook, wherever it is. Let us know, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for being here today.